Hello friends, and welcome to your daily tarot reading with me, Intuitive Rene. Today I am working with the gorgeous and amazing Muse Tarot. I love the colors of this deck. This is what's called a collage deck, and yeah, it's not a deck that I at first was drawn to, but the more I use it, the more I just absolutely fall in love with it. Such an awesome deck. Let's get straight into it and see what is the message and the reading and the guidance that we get for today. So the first card we have is the Ace of Materials. So in traditional tarot, Ace of Materials would be the Ace of Pentacles. And Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Materials in this particular case, is the card of abundance. And it says, do you know what? We've got new beginnings. We've got things happening. We're working towards, we have the opportunity to work towards creating a life of abundance that we so desperately deserve, want, and need in our lives. But the Ace of Materials is also saying we need to recognize that everything starts as a spark of inspiration, a spark of guidance, a spark of creativity. And all we have to do is to take that and allow it to manifest, allow it to create, allow it to come into the real world. And all we have to do is nurture it and create it and to give it the opportunity to actually take life. But we have to give it the opportunity. So ideas and strategies and things that you have on your to-do list, on your bucket list today, are things that are going to bring excitement and things that you are wanting, that you're passionate about. Today is definitely a good day to start those kind of activities, to start those kind of projects, and to work towards those kind of opportunities for yourself. So there's a lot of things happening in the mind, there's a lot of things happening there, and pay attention to them all today, okay? Because they're all relevant, they're all absolutely appropriate, and they can bring you so much happiness and joy if you allow it. But it's a case of acknowledging that everything starts as an idea, everything starts as a seed, and you have to water it, nurture it, take care of it, and allow it to develop. But focusing on the fact that look at all the beautiful flowers that she has around her. She likes to surround herself with beautiful things, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty because you want pretty things, that you want to surround yourself with things that make you happy, because that's what the Ace of Material says. We deserve to have everything our heart and soul wants, and today is the day to start working towards those kind of dreams. Connected to that, oh, look at that. We had justice yesterday, didn't we? I'm sure it was yesterday we had the justice card. Yes. And we've got justice again. So again, maybe we're finding ourselves this week in particular, maybe we're finding ourselves sort of torn between doing what we want to do and doing what's right, and trying to find that balance between all of that, because that's really what I'm getting from this justice. What I love about this particular deck, or this particular justice card, so we can see how she has split through her old self, and she's almost like she's rebirthing, and then she's splitting again into this universal cosmic energy. Isn't it just lovely? And I think that's what we have to do, is we have to keep splitting atoms. We have to keep splitting the differences between what we should do, what we want to do, and what we will do, until we find our center, until we find what actually makes us happy, what actually brings us joy. Don't always feel obligated to follow the the pack, if I can put it that way. Don't always feel obligated to do what society deems is what you're supposed to be doing. Sometimes you have to actually break free, and sometimes you have to step out of that and say, you know what, but I want something different, I want something else, I want to live my life in a different way, and that's okay. All right, justice is telling you that, understand that you will always be held accountable for your own actions. Whatever you do, you will have to be held accountable. You will be held accountable for it. And if you do good, you will get good. If you do bad, you will get bad. That's just how it goes. That's the laws. But you can use those laws to your benefit, to surround yourself with good things and to have the dreams that you desire. But it's about understanding the rules, understanding the playground, understanding the structures that are there, and using them to your advantage. And finally, for today, oh, look at that. Okay, so we've got awakening. So awakening is card 20. And it's about, and I think that makes total sense with everything that I've been saying, the way that I interpreted these two cards today. Because awakening says, let's be honest, let's be true, let's be pure, let's reveal our true center. You can see how her heart space, I mean, it's just below her throat, but it's her heart space, her actual core of her being, that she's opening up and that she's releasing all of this beautiful light. And she's sort of saying, I'm going to just be me. I'm not going to be who you want me to be. I'm not going to be the person society expects of me. I want to just be myself. And that's where justice comes in. It's about fighting for what's right, fighting for what you want, what feels good, and what actually brings you happiness, because you deserve that. And that's why we have the Ace of Materials today, because the Ace of Materials is saying to you, you deserve to be surrounded by beautiful things. You deserve to be surrounded by people, situations, circumstances, objects that make you happy. Happiness above all else, okay? And happiness comes in the form of physical things that make you happy, make you bring joy, bring abundance, bring all of that into your space. But you need to be who you truly are. Understand the rules, understand the structures, understand the I want to say the rules of the game, the laws that are there, but use them to your advantage to set yourself free, to be more honest with your own needs, wants, and desires. I really think that's what it's about. It's not about deciding you're going to go against the laws of society or the laws of being human, but it's about saying, you know what, I matter, and my needs, wants, and desires, I can have it all. I can have it all. Yes, I have to know the boundaries of what I can and can't do, but actually, it's more important for me to be completely honest and true with everybody around me, but most importantly, with yourself. Okay, with yourself. Let's be completely honest and pure with yourself. Let's understand, yes, that there are limits, there are boundaries, there are restrictions, but you deserve to have a life of happiness. And today is the day to start that. Today is the day to start being more truly authentic you. I love that. Friends, you have a fabulous day with love and blessings from my heart to yours. Take care.